they'll still be there for the recovery. The stack, though, meeting them along the line. So there is going to be a shot from the bottom line and right into the goal. Mail it in. It's Franz. In a row, shots, 2 shots in a row, fine. 3 in a row, that's where snowballs begin.
Ooh, single shot. They have another opportunity here. Mozzie. That was a great read. Next tech far side. Ooh, nice swim move. Next tech down to the floor to the Sosa. Sosa gonna set up Scarborough. Scarborough looking for the cut pass. Hits next tech and he brings it in for the 2. What a play there.
Omo now looking maybe for the dribble with his teammate. That'll just bounce off the wall, but step over. Nice recovery. Maybe a long shot and it will go in for the 3 from 40 meters. Quickly closing that gap. Very nice. Very much appreciated. Now the pass comes up to Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight going for a 1v1 and he will get it off the back board to put it in for the 2.
Fernando's going to get that one cleared out as the chains get together and chase after that one down into the Limit Duty bubble. Ender with a hand on it. Ender up to Andy and a good stop there by Witt. And Witt's going to get the clear out here as this one's through the near side tube all the way down into the 4 Kings bubble here. That's 4-on-0.
Already scoring nearly as many points in this round as they did in round 1.
Jim looking for the pass to Kaz. Kaz with the juke and the slam.
Oh, a 9-point lead. And finding the stop there will be clockwork, and that's not good. And this long shot coming through, that's going to be good for Mamil.
They're looking to recollect the disc, but if maybe the other team can get it, they might get a scoring opportunity. And John does recollect over to Hyper Infinity, and Hyper
in orange, that is Gen Z on the right in blue. I am Monster Wing, joined by so much Sato on the cameras, and Sputnik Cobra in the studio with us as Aeronite gets the first goal there. 3 points on the board for a Moonface with the clear.
Clear's going in, and it looks like Soluna's going to be right there with an open goal. Has to pass out. Moonface, though, finding the low side.
There by Invictus.
Reindeer with the disc, but it gets caught up by Rummy, and Rummy
Palador here with VRML Top Plays, featuring a match between Synapse and Joker. And man, were these highlights great. 13 plays on this list, starting off with some good defense, but Joker escalates their crimes from jaywalking to straight-up thievery. At 12, forget what you know about snakes because this Mamba's got hands. A sweet pick and pop from a narrow angle just past the defender. At 11, forget what you know about snakes again, because this Mamba's got wings, flying into a well-read rebound and uncoiling with a fancy finish. Number 10, it's game from Joker doing what he does on the regular with a tight fadeaway as the clock fades away on round 1. Next up, it's game again with a Matador move as he bullies the defense. I know what you're thinking, keep those puns up and you'll be mad at door too. Moving on. At 8, it's Jaywalker trying to juggle, as Jokers do, but .com gets some revenge from earlier with the blockage. At 7, the Apex Predator is back. Mamba hunting heads, then hunting that disc with laser focus in spite of the jukes during round 1 crunch time. Forget what you know about snakes. What you need to know about Mamba is that he's right at home here in the Master Division. Cracking the top 6, and the top of several heads. This shot takes a fortuitous bounce off of .com's noggin, and then it's Zach going full Hulk mode to halt both of Joker's stacks, allowing his team ample time for an open goal. At 5, Jaywalker's back to his criminal ways with a vital takeaway late in round 2 to tie up the game with a minute 20 left and ultimately to force an overtime. More on that later. At 4, it's Jaywalker in game with a nope to save what looks like a guaranteed goal thanks to that excellent stack. In your top 3, it's top-notch flash and function. First, Caption leads the perfect bounce pass to Mamba, and then Mamba hits a cutting Zac who styles on the finish with a smooth spin cycle. Number 2, look at this. It's Zac doing a full 180 into the save while simultaneously reaching behind himself to grab the goalpost, while also having the wherewithal to swing the disc low to prevent a potential self-goal. So much happens here in the span of 0.7 seconds, and it's these kind of minute instincts, physical feats, and split-second decision-making that truly make Echo a flat-out sport. And finally, your top play from this game, it's all about the subtext. Or in other words, the caption! It's sudden death overtime in round 2, and after a beautifully executed sequence of passes up the floor by Synapse, in which every player touches the disc, it's caption from the shoulder with the walk-in round winner. What's significant is that since the beginning of Season 1 on February 4th, 2020, this marks only the 7th time that Joker has even lost a round during a regular season match, and Synapse is only one of 3 teams to hand them a loss in that span. Now, Joker did go on to win the 3rd round, but certainly a handful of interesting developments here in the early season. But with that, I've been Palador, and this has been VRML Top Plays. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.
Up to Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight behind the goal. And Street Boo with the save, denying that one. So Street Boo really on full display.
Tortoise and Anubis to get themselves another 2 and stop what was 6 unanswered points from Dust Bunnies. There's that header. The 3-point header off the joust.
Hey, 1 minute left. The thing is that there is still a lot of time for at least a goal. Some Ducks moved through that mid lane. That was risky as anything. That said, briskly down the lane, Cosmo claiming back the 2.
Grumpy is going to stun out Franz. Tracks it down. It's all the way down towards the bubble. A good chain there. Andy with it. 2-on-1. Again, single shot. What a stop. He sends that one away, and JL Graham's going to pick it up, turning it around here for Ethereal.
Back to Aiden. Aiden now sending it over, but vacant. The steal picking it off, and Breezebo trying to walk it up the floor here for some more offense. 4 minutes left.
Yeah, Phoenix really doing a great job of passing, working it along the baseline. Jason now on the baseline.
To Titan looking for that crossover. Oh, just a fake. Titan, the take. Oh, but not the make. A grab here from Grumpy's Broom. Can he do it again? No. Steel Sky, the heroic grab, and Steel Sky.
They're not letting this league get carried away, and they're applying the pressure into the zone of Extinction as Extinction gets the clear.
Only that, the shot. Dazzling here.
Hello everyone of VRML 3. Welcome to the cast tonight. We have Creatures of the Trench versus Mexican Salamanders. And Luke, how do you feel about this matchup?
And what a great matchup with these two teams, two bronze teams. This is Mexican Salamanders' first game. Creature of the Trench does have few games under their belt already, but it's always exciting to see new teams. I also would like to shout out Wonder T-Man. Thank you for being on cams. This wouldn't be possible without you, as we are going to start into this first round.
Yes, it's going to be this neutral joust here, and I am looking forward to seeing a very good matchup tonight. And it's going to be the neutral joust. Like I said, it's going to be Mexican Salamander is going to win off that slap joust. It's going to be recovered by Minusai. Minusai going to walk it in the bubble for a 2-on-1. What a stop there from Frozen.
Minusai absolutely
going to recover. Going to lag just a tiny bit, but he's going to put it in for the 2. 17 meters per second. They're up by 2.
Great stop early on from Mexican Salamanders, putting 2 on the board. However, Creature of the Trench are looking to respond now with a joust advantage. Let's see what they do.
Yep, it's Trench with the joust advantage here. It's going to be Geek Monkey going to send it over to that right tunnel, just off the marks of Baker. Minusai going to take the long shot just a bit to the right. Going to be Medieval going to cover and take that shot. They're up by 4. 40 seconds in.
What a game early on from Mexican Salamanders, absolutely dominating the offense, especially even with Creature of the Trench having the joust advantage. Let's see what they are going to change here, as we do want to see some points on the board, and we do want to see a round 3 coming from this match.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. Baker's going to send it over to that trench area, but unfortunately finding the hands of Chloe. Chloe going to send it over to Focus. Focus taking that long shot off the backboard. Not on, though. Going to bounce off the shield, but great stop there by Frozen. Frozen going to send it out into the Mexican Salamander zone.
Medieval now with the disc, just looking for a pass, taking his time, going for the reset to Minusai. Minusai takes a look, right back to Medieval. Medieval takes a look, doesn't quite go to the teammate he wants. That does going to bounce off the Geo there, but Focus is there to pick it up. Just taking their time, knowing that they do have the 4-point lead, so no one has to excessively rush or be extra aggressive. But Medieval going for the long 3, and the shot is good! 7 points on the board for the side of Mexican Salamanders.
Yeah, this has been already a great matchup as a timeout comes through, but yeah, definitely, I honestly think that this is going to be a great matchup here. It's, we're 2 minutes in, and they've already got 7 points on the board. And yeah, what are your opinions already, Luke?
A great job so far for Mexican Salamanders. I really want to see Creature of the Trench kind of find their passes, as they is their first game. And it's always tough. Actually, it's not. I take that back. Creature of the Trench is the experienced one, relatively speaking. But Creature of the Trench, having played 28 games so far this season, and Mexican Salamanders having played 0. So Mexican Salamanders coming out huge, as they are currently crushing with 2 minutes in.
Yeah, we've seen. I've seen some of these players. Medieval on Coco's on the team, Chloe on Team Fade, and Minusai and Focus on Adrenaline, and all these teams are like at least gold, maybe possibly diamond. But it's gonna be sent over to that left tunnel. Gold not gonna be able to get there. It's gonna be bouncing loose. Focus is gonna be able to recover. Gonna take a long shot that might be on, but just bouncing off that post. But gonna be recovered by Medieval. Medieval's just gonna put it in. Just off to 2 minutes and 30 seconds in.
Yeah, definitely not looking good for if you are a long name Creature of the Trench fan, as it is only 2.5 minutes in, and it is already a 9-point game. Mexican Salamanders absolutely dominating. I'm gonna see what experience they do have, but Greek Monkey looking to change that, passes upfield, bounces down. It's a race, it's a stack. Who's going to get there first? It will be Medieval now. Medieval juking on the floor, looking for the pack pass. Once again, resetting Chloe, back to Focus. Focus, not quite connecting, but Medieval is there. Focus getting stunned for his efforts. That is going to get shut down all the way downfield. Bounce shot! Oh, doesn't quite find the back of the net. However, Chloe is there to recover, getting stuffed outside of the bubble, and is going to get cleared back into the midfield.
Going to be bouncing around. Maybe a possible shot attempt, but fortunately not going to be able to find the goal, but it's going to be caught there by Medieval. Medieval's going to send it over to Chloe. Chloe going to send it over to Focus. Good passing from Mexican Salamanders. Focus is going to walk it up the field. Going to be pressured by 2. It's not going to be able to find the lane of the clear, but Geek Monkey's going to try to send it into the zone, but unfortunately not going to be able to get there. It's going to be sent into the bubble. Medieval's going to be able to get that. Going to send it over to that left tunnel and going to be bouncing into Minionsai's hands. Minionsai going to take the shot and just going to go a bit high. Going to be Medieval. He's going to put it in for the 2. They're up by 11 in this first round here.
Yeah, absolute dominant first round coming from the side of Mexican Salamanders. Definitely looking like they have the better stacks, better team coordination, better passing. And Creatures of the Trench just not quite finding their teammates. They do feel very pressured, as they should, by those stacks. It is going to be another stack race. It's going to get pressured. The pass quickly goes down low, but doesn't find its target. Does go right into the hands of Chloe, though. Chloe clears it back downfield into the hands of Medieval. Medieval, long 3, and it's good! 14 points on the board for the side of Mexican Salamanders.
That was an amazing shot there from Medieval. They're up by 14 now. With only 5 minutes left, they could possibly be looking forward to a mercy. But it's going to be Creatures of the Trench with this Joust advantage. Going to be looking for some points on the board. Going to be Baker going to send it down into the trench zone. Going to get some dubstep disc onto that mid zone. Going to be Chloe going to send it up to Medieval. Medieval going to back it out into the midfield. Going to send it over to Focus, but unfortunately not going to find the hands. But he's going to get the recovery. Going to walk it up the floor. Going to be pressured by Geek Monkey. Going to send it over to Minionsai. Minionsai going to go send it over to Medieval. Medieval's going to walk up the floor. Going to be pressured by 1. Chloe's going to bring it into the goal to a cut past the Focus. And he's going to put it in for the 2. They're up by 16 now.
Yeah, absolute dominant game from Mexican Salamanders. I feel like I am just repeating myself because it is true. Unfortunately, Nate Appleton, you are 100% correct. Mexican Salamanders, this is their first game, unranked team, but all their teammates do have gold experience compared to the side of Creatures of the Trench. Definitely a solid bronze team, as they have played 28 games and won just as much as they lost, pretty much. So definitely one of those matchups that you hate to see sometimes, but it is what it is, and that doesn't mean they can't score, as Chloe does get a piece of it, but Frozen sinking it for the 2.
Yeah, as a goalie, you really feel that. The self-goal, he got the hand on it, but fortunately not going to be able to get it out in time. It's going to be, for the first time in this game, it's going to be Mexican Salamanders with this Joust advantage. Going to be Focused, going to send it over to Chloe. Chloe going to get stuffed there from Baker. Possible trench shot might go in, but barely going to miss it. Minionsai is going to be putting it up and going to send it over to Medieval.
Medieval now taking a look, knowing that he does have time on his side, so there is no need to rush. Orange respecting it, going for the reset pass to Chloe, just taking the time, controlling the pace, absolutely showing their expertise and dominance of the metagame, as they are going to float it upfield. Medieval gets stunned, though. Long shot from Manasseh, going for the bounce. It is a stack race? No, not quite. No one is met. It is there. No, not quite, as it is going to get cleared back into the midfield, into the hands of no one, as everyone does overshoot the disc. But, oh man, once again, going back to the midfield, slapped out, as it is finally going to be Focused, passing it down to his teammate, looking for this offense.
Medieval's going to walk out of the field there, going to pass it over to Minionsai, but unfortunately not going to be able to find the hands again. And it's going to be recovered by Chloe. Chloe's going to send it over to Focus. Good pass there from both teams. Focus going to walk up the field, no pressure. He's going to walk it into the bubble for a 2-on-1, going to duck one and shoot the shot. They're up by 16 in this first round here with 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes to go. And only 4 points to go if they are going to go for the mercy. Mexican Salamanders currently on track to do that. Hello, VRML2. Well, thank you for the raid. Hopefully the game was good. Who won? Let me know. And let me know what you think. Who's going to win this match? Mexican Salamanders looking to maybe get that mercy win. Minyasai going for the long 3, bounces off the shield, but has a second attempt. And just rushing the shot as it is a little bit low. But as they say, third time is the charm now. Focus going for the long shot. It hits the post as it's bounced back into the midfield.
Minyasai and Focus just absolutely whiffing their shots, but that's okay. They're gonna get one more chance out of 2. Focus gonna take in a shot. Good stop there from Frozen. Gonna bounce high into Chloe's hands. Actually, no, Medieval's hands. Medieval's gonna send it across to Focus. Focus has an open lane. He's gonna take the shot off the backboard, but unfortunately not gonna be able to make it. It's going to be Focus gonna send it over to back to Minyasai, but not gonna be able to make it. Geek Monkey's gonna clear it straight down into the Mexican Salamanders zone. And off the headbutt, it's in the zone.
It is in the zone. There's still lots of time to score another goal. They're definitely not going to win the round 1. But Yasai walking it up, going for the pass to Focus. Focus just taking space, taking time as the clock is on their side. Chloe taking a lolook down to Minyasai. Minyasai up to Medieval. Medieval long 3, and it's good. 19-point lead with 40 seconds remaining for the side of Mexican Salamanders.
One more point, and they've had the mercy. They have one more point. If they can get that quick chain over there, I can definitely see it happening. If they get that quick chain that Mexican Salamanders has, they're gonna get it. Just unfortunately not gonna be able to get there first. It's gonna be the chain possibly, but Baker's gonna backwards clear that out into the upper trap. Gonna be picked up by Medieval. Medieval gonna send it over to Minyasai. Minyasai again looking for the mercy here. He's gonna send it over to Focus, but unfortunately not gonna be able to get the hands. 4, 3, 2, and the time's out. 21-2 in this first round.
Yeah, absolutely dominant game from Mexican Salamanders, and if we are being honest, given their experience, they should be winning this game, but definitely in a clear fashion. Pawn Stream saying they're not going to win round 2 either. Certainly not, maybe not. Who knows, though? There has been worse upsets before. I'm looking to see if the Creature of the Trench can get more points on this board, though. Looking at some stats, I love looking at possession. Possession definitely is completely dominated by Mexican Salamanders with 73%, and the most important one of the game is attempts, which is going to be on the right side of your screen here in just a minute, underneath the 2 teams, and that's 83% on the side of Mexican Salamanders. And as I like to say, the more shots means the more goals, and boy is that true this game, with 83% for the side of Mexican Salamanders and only 4 shots coming out from Creature of the Trench, which honestly is not bad. That's a 25% goal percentage based off shots, with Mexican Salamanders definitely shooting a lot more and missing a lot more as well. So great percentage, I guess, from Creature of the Trench, but Creature of the Trench really just being outclassed.
I cannot agree with you more there. But now in the second round here, it's going to be in the first round, it's going to be taken by Mexican Salamanders. Now it's going to be the neutral joust here. Could we be seeing some more of Mexican Salamanders' quick chain? Yes, he's going to slap it over to Minyasai. Minyasai going to try to take that shot possibly, or send it to the chain, but Chloe's going to pick it up here. She's going to send in a shot. Oh, quick breathe there. 15 seconds in.
Absolutely dominant Joe's going for the long pass there to boot as the stack was racing to boot. Unfortunately bounced off the Geo, wasn't able to connect the pass, but they still get the 3 on the board. Only about 20 seconds in this match. So definitely looking dominant in round 2 from Mexican, but I want to see more points on the board for Creature of the Trench. I believe. Let me know if you believe in chat. It's okay if you don't, but let me know, as there's going to be a long clearance almost in. But Chloe gets stuffed, and unfortunately no one is there to follow up. But Creature of the Trench almost putting 2 on the board.
Yeah, it was a very close 2 there. We're around 55 seconds in. Minyasai, he knows that they're up by 2. Focus going to send it back to Chloe. Chloe's going to walk up the field, going to be pressured. Going to send it over to Minyasai, who just got out of that stun. Good passing. Going to send it. Oh, wait, that might be on. That could be bouncing in, possibly, but costing the shot here. It's Minyasai, possibly going to try to get it in, but no. Baker, good stun there. Going to send it through the mid zone into the Mexican Salamanders zone.
He's going to bounce here. It's going to be a stack race. Both teams are participating in this one. That's always good to see. But, whoa, Focus ducks around one. Looks for another. Maybe the long shot. Bounces. Oh. Is it a long three? Is it a pass? Is it a stack? Let's find out right now. Goes for the stack pass. And they're going to be there. Medieval spreading out here, setting up their offense. Taking a look. Looking for the cut. Focus. Finishes the job. 5 points on the board for Mexican Salamanders.
Yeah, that was like an amazing passing play. Definitely a very good passing play. Like, I can't stress that enough. The passing from both teams, we've seen both of them pass a lot, but Mexican Salamander is gonna come on top. It's gonna be Geek Monkey gonna take the disc here, gonna try to send it over to Frozen. He's gonna send it over to that right tunnel. Focus gonna be able to pick up the disc here, gonna send it over to Miniasai. Miniasai walking up the floor, no pressure, gonna be taking his time, gonna send it over to Medieval. Medieval, again, no pressure, gonna send it over to Focus. Focus looking for the one-on-one, gonna bring it in for the slam dunk.
7 points. 7 points now on the board for Mexican Salamanders. Charlie, you say you believe, I believe too. I want to see Creature of the Trench get at least 4 on the board, but with 7.5 minutes remaining, that's looking to be a bigger and bigger ask. If they keep up this pace, this game will be over before it begins. But Greek Monkey with the disc clears it downfield, getting pressure though by Medieval. Great pressure from him. Miniatsai Medieval getting the boost. Miniatsai getting there first, but pass to the reset. Focus, taking a look. Taking a look at his teammates, just walking in, not getting pressured. Finally gets baits out 2, goes for the anchor shot. What a save by Frozen Banana Stand as it goes back into the midfield.
Yeah, Frozen, a really good goalie. That might actually be on, and just barely missing a goal there. Gonna be picking my Medieval. Medieval, no pressure from Baker. He's gonna send it to Miniasai. Min's gonna get pressured by 2 people. Gonna try to send it over to Focus, but unfortunately not gonna be able to connect. Gonna be picked up by Baker. Baker's gonna look for that possible inverted boop shot. It's gonna be picked up by Chloe. Chloe's gonna send it over to Focus. Focus walking up the field. Gonna be pressured by Baker though. Get a good stun from Baker. Gonna be picked up by Focus. The self pass there. He's gonna juke around. He knows he can juke, but unfortunately gets stuffed. He's gonna take a long shot. Gonna bounce off that shield into the Frozen's hands.
Yeah, Creature of the Trench absolutely looking rushed here. Not quite connecting those passes or shots, but they do have good pressure. But Mexican Salamanders just looking like a little bit more coordinated team. I'd love to see these shorter passes, though, coming from the side of Creatures of the Trench. I do believe, as well as you, Charlie. But they do need to go for these higher percentage plays. Miniatsai picking up the disco one-on-one. Blocks and slams the door. 9 points on the board now for Mexican Salamanders.
Yeah, with only like 5 minutes left to go here in the second round, I'm really hoping to see a third round from Creatures in the Trench, and yeah, I really hope for a third round, as we all should. Gonna be Baker, gonna pick up the disc here, gonna send it over to that right tunnel, but unfortunately not gonna be able to find the hands of Miniasai, and gonna take that long shot. That was on, but great save from Chloe. Chloe's gonna send it over to Focus. Focus gonna juke around, gonna send it out into Frozen's hands. Frozen's gonna send it off that cross wall, gonna be slapped off by Geek Monkey, gonna be picked up by Chloe CH, and she's going to send it over to Medieval.
Medieval now, taking a look, taking the time, getting 3 men on, but gets the pass to a Focus as they both get stunned for their efforts, but it will be Miniatsai now with the disc. Miniatsai lines it up, long 3, hits the post, doesn't quite find the back of the net, but great attempt coming from the side of Blue. I was going to go back to Baker, and Baker is clearing it all the way down the field.
Yeah, that shot was almost on. That would have been insanely good. It's going to be Medieval going to walk up the floor here, going to be pressured by Geek. He's going to send it to the trench, excuse me. He's going to send it to the trench. Focus is going to juke around. He's not getting pressured, but now he is. He's going to send it over to Medieval. Medieval is going to walk it up, being pressured now. He's going to send it over to Focus, and that was a nice spin. Great shot there with 4 minutes left to go.
Focus getting the 17 meters a second shot off with the spin. You love to see it. You hate to be on the receiving end, though, but absolutely great game coming from the side of Mexican Salamanders in this round 2.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. That was an amazing shot. And of course, Focus, one of our casters as well. But a casting that throw is going to be Geek Monkey. It's going to be Baker going to pick it up here, going to fling it over to the cross chain from that's Mexican Salamanders. Chloe's going to pick it up, going to send it to Focus. Focus is going to send it over to minion side, but unfortunately not going to find the hands. It's going to be back into the Mexican Salamanders bubble, going to be picked up by Chloe CH, and Medieval sending Baker out, which is a great play. Chloe going to send it over to Focus. Focus has an open lane here, going to duck one. He took it over to minion side, and he's going to walk it up the field. Maybe a possible long shot, and it's not on, sadly, but it's going to be minion side going to pick it up again, and behind the back shot. They're up by 13, 3 minutes in, or 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. Up Creature of the Trench. Charlie and everyone else in chat, let me know if you believe. Can Creature of the Trench score a couple goals? I believe. I hope they can. And here's a chance for them now with the Joust advantage.
Yes, it's Joust advantage here with Creatures of the Trench. Geek's going to send it over to that left tunnel, but unfortunately going to find the glimpse of the tunnel there. It's going to be frozen. Going to walk up the field. No chain pressure, but Focus is zooming. He's going to send it over to Valley. He's going to be Baker. Not going to be able to connect that pass over to Geek, but Focus going to be able to pick it up here. And that was a great pass, but greater stun from Baker. He's going to send it over, and Miniasai going to be able to pick up there from that chain.
Miniasai now to Focus, now to Charo Chloe. Great passing from the side of blue from Mexican Salamanders. As the bounce is going to go low, getting right pressured on. Medieval still is able to get it downfield. There's no stack race, unfortunately, but it will be Focus floating to the disc, getting stunned in the bubble. Medieval now. Medieval taking a look, cut over to Focus. Focus for the shot, and it's good. 15 points on the board for the side of Mexican Salamanders.
Yeah, I believe that we're out of mathematical time to get 15 points in this second round here. It's going to be Creatures of the Trench here with this Joust advantage. I'm excited for them to get points on the board, possibly, but it's going to be Geek Monkey. Pick up the disc here. He's going to look to send it up into the upper trench area. It's going to be Focus. Going to send it through that mid-zone. It's going to be bouncing into that bubble, but Miniasai is going to be there first, and he's going to slam it in for the 2. Up by 17 in the second round.
No mercy from Mexican Salamanders. Slamming in the door for 17 points on the board. Looking for a 3-pointer for the mercy win. With 1 minute remaining, I'm looking to see some great aggression from the side of blue.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. It's going to be Geek Monkey going to pick up a disc here. It's going to send it over to that right tunnel, but fortunately not going to find the hands of Baker. Medieval's going to send it through, up into that trap, going to bounce awkwardly off of the upper nose. It's going to be Chloe going to send it over to Focus. Focus going to walk it up the field, going to duck too, going to take the shot. Oh, just a bit wide. Going to be Medieval picking it up here. It's going to be him juking around. He knows he's up by 17, but good stop there from Frozen yet again. Frozen is an amazing goalie in goal, and Chloe's going to walk up the field, going to send it over to Focus, and Focus looking forward to taking a long shot, but oh, what a save.
Yeah, what a save from the side of Creature of the Trench. Definitely keeping their game in here. It looks like Mexican was trying to go for the 3 points exclusively to get that mercy. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the stun on the goalie, so didn't get the 20 points on the board, but absolutely dominant game from Mexican Salamanders, ending it in 2.
Yeah, that was an amazing matchup. Almost looking at the mercy both rounds, but if we look on the scoreboard here, Focus with 14 points, Medieval with 15, Miniasai with 6, and Chloe with 3. So every points, they all had points on the board, and they all had a whole bunch of possession time and all that. And Luke, what are your opinions on this game?
Man, absolutely dominant game from Mexican Salamanders. You hate to see it sometimes, but that is what happens late in the season with new teams. Still, 83% of the attempts coming from the side of Mexican Salamanders, and you wouldn't have it any other way. If you look at the scoreline, it is clear which team is better, and it's just how it happens sometimes. New teams, new players, new ELO system, rather a new team in the ELO system, and that's just how it happens. But Mexican Salamanders looking like they have better stacks, better plays, better everything really at this point in the game. But I'm excited to see where both these teams end up in a couple seasons. As you do see all the time, Creature of the Trench, this is their first season playing Mexican Salamanders, having multiple seasons of experience on the roster. So I'm excited to see where they end up, as they did come from a gold team. So are they going to go back to gold? Maybe they might hit diamond. We will only find out in time. But Creature of the Trench, I'm looking forward to seeing them break it out, finding that team coordination, finding the passes, finding the back of the net, most importantly, in the coming seasons.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, but I don't think we have any other matchups coming up here. So, yeah, stay happy, healthy, as Palador once said, and have a good day, have a good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.